Gone, we alive, y'all.
We are live.
We having that technical difficulty, but I hear our music back there.
It's low. Something's wrong with the speaker.
He
But
don't want us to be great today, but we're gonna be great anyway. Woohoo!
we're great regardless of what the song is doing.
Hi, I love it. I love
It's
it. I
great
love it.
seeing you, every one of you daily.
It is
This
Thankful Thursday.
Thankful Thursday. Yes, we're gonna just come right on out of that and come right on into the wonderful, amazing show, Real Talk with Real Women Grinding every
That's
Thursday.
it.
12:30 Central, 1:30 Eastern. And today, oh my gosh, today I gotta say hey to Janae, aka Carmen San Diego, coming to us all the way from we don't know where today. Where are you today?
I'm in Orlando, Florida today.
Orlando, Florida, sunshine. And
Yes.
today we have actually two amazing guests today. One of them is Kim Roberts. And this is so cool today because you know what we do. You know what we do. We have our own travel businesses as one of our entrepreneurial ventures. And today we're talking about what we can do for you. And hey, look at there. There's Miss Katrina Golston, our other special
Hey.
guest. And so we're going to be talking about the amazingness of travel and what we as travel advisors can offer you as our client that you just simply can't get from a website. So I'm gonna kick it over to Janae, aka Carmen San Diego in Orlando, this week, celebrating her birthday every day, every month, every week of this
Yeah.
month. Let's go, Janae. Tell us what we're doing and let's talk about our special guests.
Well, first off, I want to say, based off of what Lamiva said, we're more than a website. And that's what it comes down to. When you go on your Orbit, Expedia, Priceline, you name it, we're more than a website. You can go on there and you can book it and do that. And then you can call customer service, when you have, a refund. But, what if you have a question about that resort or that hotel? What if the pictures look, they look a kind of way, but you need to know, well, is that a king or queen size bed? Is that a double? Does that room come with an adjoining room? These basic information, that you can really get from a travel advisor simply because we do our homework. We go out, we research, on the job training is what I like to call it. And most of our business when we're doing the work looks like most people vacation. I'm just going to show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. Can you all see this view?
We can.
You
Turn us
know,
Beautiful.
I'm loving the palm trees and the clear skies, right? Right now, currently in Orlando, Florida, at a Marriott property. And I have Miss Kim Roberts is our guest because she did a couple. This would be her second site inspection that she did. She did one before at a different property, and so now she's here at this property doing another site inspection. One was a 3-star and one was a 4-star. Is that correct, Kim?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Okay, so first of all, can you tell us the difference between a 3-star and a 4-star, just based off of your assessment?
Okay, so basically at the 3 star, what I seen was just basic details. They had an average room, I guess you can call it, just an average room. But when you moved up to the 4 star, you actually seen the villas, which was more like your actual living space, areas that you would want to bring your family in and actually vacation. So it was really, really nice. The 4 star brought out a little bit more details up in the rooms, little extra space, square footage is what we would call it. But that's the difference between the two.
Nice, thank you for that. Miss Katrina, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so Miss Kim just told us the difference between the three-star hotel that you guys went and did a site visit for and a four-star. So can you tell us exactly what a site visit is?
Well, yes, a site visit is when you actually visit the site of the property to see the, like you would buy a new car, kick the tires and look around and look in every nook and cranny, look at the rooms and everything they have to offer, all the amenities, everything that they're willing to show you. That's what a site visit is to better present to your future clients.
Nice. Thank you for that. Do you guys have like a checklist that you go by, Miss Katrina?
Yes, we do. And Teletravel has a checklist that we use, and it has a lot of information on there too. And that's how we know which questions to ask and what to actually look for.
Nice, nice. So Miss Kim, on your properties that you guys seen, can you tell us a little bit about the property?
Well, the property that we've seen, as I stated, is called considered a villa. So it's more of a living space as opposed to a regular hotel room. What you have is the living room area, you have a dining room area, you have the whole kitchen, a full kitchen, okay? When I say stove, refrigerator, countertops, cabinets, and it's all fully equipped with all the utensils that you would need. Um, we have inside the villas also. The very favorite one of mine that I seen had in the master bedroom also had the jacuzzi spa for the lovers that's wanting to get away. But we're also looking at the rooms that have 2 and 3 bedroom villas. So it's much different from the average hotel room.
Right. So, a quick question for you. I just showed them a view of the pool at the villa, at the resort that we're currently at. But can you tell me about the occupancy at the other hotel between both of them? Were they full, or were there people there, or were there not a lot of people there? What?
Well, at the first resort that I went to, it was only at a 45% occupancy. Due to COVID, they can only have so many guests within their villas. Um, on a normal basis, they're at 90 to 95%, but right now 45%. At the villas that I'm in now, they're currently at a 60%. I believe that's what he said, a 60% capacity. Everything is so spacious where they don't have people on top of each other. There's distance between each of the rooms that's available. So everything is looking up in regards to this pandemic.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. So my last question for you, Ms. Kim, is there any precautionary measures that you've seen that's taken place?
Yes, around the whole resort, there is signs up where everyone is to wear their mask. There's hand sanitizer stations everywhere around. There's the noted areas on the floor to maintain a 6 feet distance. So they're doing everything in their power to maintain safety throughout this time.
Thank you so much. That is amazing. Miss Katrina, I know for you, your daughter, has a disability, and I know that having handicap accessible is one of those things for disabled people to be having access to different things in the resort. Did either one of these properties have that?
Yes, the second property, I think he said in every building they have a designated floor for people with handicaps or disabilities.
Nice, nice. And the reason why I asked that question, you guys, is because sometimes it's really hard to get that. It's it's that's something you have to look for that a picture doesn't show you. You know, so it's really important to kind of get that information, especially when it comes to having the bathroom, the accessibility in the bathroom, because those things
Yes,
are made differently, right, Miss Katrina?
yes, they have a roll up tub, and it's all on the first floor, which is very I've never been to a hotel or resort that had a rolling tub. And what a rolling tub is, that people who are in wheelchairs can actually roll in there with a wheelchair and take a shower.
Wow. Nice. Nice. Wow, that's amazing. You know what? I want to thank you so much, ladies, for your time and for joining us today on Real Talk with Real Women Grinding. That's what we do. But before we leave, why don't you both shout out the name of your travel agency? Miss Kim?
My travel
Well, as
agency,
for me, my travel agency is Charismatic Travel. I'm from Houston, Texas, and it's www.charismatictravel.com.
Nice, nice. So anybody in the Houston, Texas area, you know where you can find your subject matter expert. All right, Miss Katrina.
thank you. My travel agency is Divine Destinations Travel. You can find me at www.katrinagolson.intellitravel.com. And
Thank
I'm in the
you so
Birmingham,
much.
Alabama area.
All right, so BHAM, you guys know where to go for the subject matter expert there. Thank you, ladies, so much. We really do appreciate it. You guys, thank you for your time. Have a blessed
Thank
rest
you
of
for
your day,
having
okay?
us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Janae. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Hey, it's just us chicken.
Did I do everything right? Okay, yep. All right.
Yes,
There we go. All right.
we're still here.
That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome, Leniva. I was really appreciative of these young ladies coming in and doing what they're doing. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you hear this little person, we're homeschooling as we're working. This is my little travel advisor in training.
So that's
But
your
we're
office
doing,
today.
yeah, this is my office today. It's my little table a little messy,
Oh my goodness.
but that's what we got going on today.
It has to be amazing to have that place for your office just when you feel like it, right?
It is,
So,
and the weather is great.
yeah, working from anywhere is pretty awesome. And so, which resort were the ladies at?
So one property was the Marriott Harbor property, and the second property, I think that was the 3-star, and the second property was the Sheridan Vista property here in Orlando, Florida, which is a 4-star.
Yes. So, I actually, it was not a site visit. It was we had our family reunion in Sandestin, Florida. Right. And so we stayed at the Sandestin Resort. Um, and we stayed in the villas. Oh boy. So part of what we do as travel advisors is to take these amazing trips, have a ball, so we can come back and tell you, our client, how amazing it is to help you decide the best place to stay when you go to certain states, other countries, and take your vacations and trips. And so that's what the point of the site visits are, is to go in advance and check the place out for you. But we also have the opportunities to, as travel advisors, travel on a luxury level and get a chance to experience places so that we can share the information with you on an educated level and not just go, oh, hey, girl, go to Belize. Well, so we have to do more than that. So we take the time to figure out what's a good spot when you go to Belize to stay where you're going to really enjoy it. And Sandestin Resort was everything. So the villas were they were all individually owned, but they had whatever arrangement made with the actual resort that oversees everything and all the spaces. So the villa we stayed in was a 3-bedroom, 3 full bath, garage, golf cart,
Wow.
and
Wow.
like Katrina said, excuse me, Kimberly said everything was in there, all the dishes, refrigerator, laundry room. It had granite countertops in the kitchen, big, long breakfast bar, dining room, huge
Wow.
living room opened up to a lanai that we could get to from the master bedroom, the guest bedroom, and the living room, and sit out there and just overlook the golf course. Some were closer to the water, but I like golf, so we took our golf cart to the ocean, to the beach. But that golf cart was included. So one of my aunts, her villa had upstairs, downstairs. Ours was a one level. But when I say it was spread out, sprawling, that bathroom was as big as a bedroom. Amazing. So that's the kind of stuff that we do
Wow.
to make sure it's a good adventure for you. So being able to be at your current office in Orlando, homeschooling is pretty nice for being having your own travel business. It is a true um, perk to being able to work from anywhere at any time.
It is. But when we were talking about before we got on, Lenita, you were telling me about a horror story, and I like to say more than a website, because not only do we thoroughly research, where we're going, where we would like our clients to go, because it's nothing better than a word of mouth and the actual touch and feeling of being able to say, yes, I've been there, this property has X, Y, and Z. But also, what happens when you get in trouble? When you miss a flight, or the flight is delayed, or something like that, and it's like a domino effect when it's talking about your business. Meaning, you miss a flight, this may happen to cause you to not get to the connecting flight, which then don't get you to your destination on time, which then you got lodging issues. You're talking about a similar story to something like that one of your clients had, right, Laniva?
Oh, yes. So he actually was slated to go to London. We had put together a package where he was doing London, Rome, and Paris. And
Wow.
so I booked his flight. He wanted to leave out in the evening after work. So I had the flight set up, had the hotel set up based on our time zoning variances, and he had to work over. So he missed his flight. So he called me, hey, Lenita, so got to catch another flight. I don't want to lose my hotel. Something about getting to another country and having nowhere to stay is a little daunting. A
Mm-hmm.
little
Got that
frightening.
right.
So he's like, well, what do I do? I don't know. I said, I got you. So I picked up the phone and reached out to my customer service division and let them know what was going on. I'm going to say maybe in 5-7 minutes, possibly. The hotel, we had notified the hotel, let them know, hey, there's going to be a time glitch. We don't want to lose this room. We don't want to lose any money, because when you show up, the day of, if you don't show up the day of, they charge you for that day.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they
Made sure
do.
he didn't have that problem. Got the next flight squared away, and all he did was pick up the phone and tell me he missed his flight because he was late getting off from work. Everything else smooth sailing. Hotel, no problem. So he caught his
Right.
flight, went to London, stayed at that hotel, enjoyed his stay in London, continued on, and his trip, actually, he enjoyed it so much he added another day to it
Wow.
so that he could stay in Rome a little while longer. So yeah, that's not going to happen had he gone on to just a website and just booked his trip. They wouldn't have made sure he had his travel insurance in place just in case he missed his flight and had to cancel his whole trip. They wouldn't have made sure the hotel wasn't going to charge him for that day
Yeah.
that he was going to be late. They would not have made sure he got another plane. They would have He would have his information that says, these are the penalties if you miss your flight. These are the penalties if you change your flight. These are the penalties if you don't show up at the hotel the day of. And thank you. Have a good day.
That's it.
Customer service is everything. I don't care what anybody says. Customer service is everything. And if you cannot provide that, a travel vacation can turn into a travel nightmare. But when you have us, it is always a travel experience.
Exactly. I don't want y'all to be like my friend here. Y'all see my Mr. Minion behind me?
Oh,
Y'all see his face? I
yeah.
do not want y'all to end up like my Mr. Minion friend right here. I don't want you to do it.
He's looking a little concerned over there.
You know? Absolutely. Awesome. As always, you guys, we really do appreciate your time. We appreciate you guys showing up, just to listen to what we have to offer, because it changes every week. Last week we were talking finances and, being able to, leverage and save your money and different things like that. And then this week we talk about travel because it's ever changing all the time. And people don't know what they don't know, really. And so it's for us to help you guys learn and grow, and be comfortable in during this time of a pandemic where you are okay with traveling with your family, but wanting to make sure if that property is good to go for you, if it's good for your family and doesn't meet the requirement. And so we are doing our due diligence, right, Leneva?
Yes, our due diligence. Yes, ma'am.
Sharing the information and sharing the love, as well as letting you guys be educated on exactly what could happen when you don't have a travel advisor. And Leneva, here's the thing. How much does it cost? How much did that person pay you for your service?
Hey, they don't pay me anything.
What? Say that over again, girl. I need you to say that for the people in the back. They might didn't hear you. What? They don't what?
People in the back. When you call us for our services, you don't pay us anything.
Woo! Boy, drop the mic.
Dropping the mic. Because guess what? The suppliers are the ones who compensate us for our services. And that's why we explain, Janae, that's why we explain when you run to that website, you're not saving anything because you ran to the website. Because guess what? They get paid too by those same suppliers.
They sure do.
So would you go to court without an attorney on purpose? Doctoring on yourself on purpose? Then why not have a professional every time you can get an opportunity to have a professional operate in the lane that is not your specialty? Take that opportunity.
Yes, indeed. Because listen, you guys, it's what we do. And mostly all of the travel advisors that I know, it's their passion. They already had a passion to travel. Now they have a passion to help people make their travel memories become dreams that come true, not nightmares that happen.
Exactly.
So we thank you guys again for tuning in to Real Talk with Real Woman Grinding. We're going to bid you guys adieu, but before we go, we want to tell you that we like likes, we like hearts, but most importantly, we love sharers because sharing is caring. Because even though it may not be for you, the information, you may know somebody that, it may be for. So go ahead and share it to your page, share it to your website, share it to, anything. Copy the link, send it through a message. You can do that. Yes. So yeah, any closing remarks, Ms. Leneva?
Yeah, if like she said, if you're getting any benefit and you think someone else will benefit from the information, do share because we do talk about various topics. And before we go, I have to say, the shades.
Girl, what's up now?
They're everything.
Woo! You like that? Yeah.
Yes, we have some comments about your shades from our viewers. I heard we got somebody said the boss ladies are in the building and the shades are everything.
Yeah.
We
Love
got
that.
some consistent viewers that are out there, Dr. Andrews and Ranzel and Mike. They're all watching saying hello since we have extra time to say hello to her.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
So
Thank you.
that's all I have to say is just making sure that when you have an opportunity to use a professional and it's not going to break your bank and you realize that you can use that professional for the same thing it would cost you to do it on your own, use the professional.
That's it.
We appreciate you and we
Always.
appreciate referrals.
Always. Always. All right, y'all. You guys be blessed. We love you. There's nothing you can do but love us back. With all things, if you're going out, be sure you wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay COVID safe. Okay? Peace
Wear your
out. Play
mask.
our music, DJ. Is it gonna act like us?
I don't know. The music
I
is so
I
weird.
got it in my head. Boom. Oh, I can hear it a little better. Yeah.
There's our theme song. Every superhero needs a theme song.
Supervisors. Y'all be good.
Thursday, 12